Hey, what's up? It's fucking Nathan Beige from the Beige Connection podcast. I'm fucking psyched.
Yeah.
We're finally in studio. Got Matt Fitz with me.
What up?
Got the fucking baddest producer in the game behind the I don't know what they call it, the board.
Behind the board.
Yeah. Mike. So here we are, finally. I told you guys you were going to get some fucking visuals, and here they are. We're finally here. Ready to burn this. Well, not this place to the ground, but your ears to the ground. But, so Matt, introduce yourself.
Matt Fitz, what up?
We met at Best Buy, 2018?
19. 18. No, 18. 18. Yeah, you're right.
And when did I end up leaving? I think I left.
Like 2 weeks later.
It was a couple of months. What? Shit. I think I ended up leaving in, that March? Couldn't do it anymore, man. That job was
terrible.
You hated it. I
hated it.
Even Joe hated it.
Everybody hated it.
But here we are. We're on to bigger and better things.
Sort of.
We're going to get there. But everything going on with me, we're going to try to get a good schedule going. We're going to try to get everywhere we need to be. Working on the Ignorance and History podcast. We're both co-hosting that. And then, was a lot. And then we're both co-hosting that. We're going to be doing Ignorance, which is a lot of silly tomfoolery going on. And then we're going to also be doing history subjects.
A lot of bullshit.
Then we're going to knock out the Punic Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to knock out the Punic Wars on our second episode of Ignorance History Podcast. We're going to get that together for you. But that'll come June 1st, I think. I'm going to try to drop that first episode.
That sounds good, June 1st.
We'll knock that out. And then, so let's get to the Beige Connection podcast. We'll start jumping into some subjects going on. Have you paying attention to crypto, any of that shit? Elon Musk, at least?
I'm aware of his existence.
Are you aware of his Asperger's?
No, I didn't know he had Asperger's.
Yeah, it's on SNL. I don't know. It's not. I don't even know what it is. I know that
Asperger's isn't that a form of like autism?
Elon Musk has. I thought that's a different spectrum. I thought if you had autism, you might be a little on the R-worded side. He seems more like a beautiful mind type of Asperger's.
That dude definitely is working nonstop. I don't know how he has time. And now he's got a kid. He's got to raise a kid too.
Well, he needs to raise his kid and stop fucking with my Bitcoin.
And Doge.
I've got Bitcoin, and that shit is plunging.
I dumped all my Doge, so he can do whatever he wants with that.
That's what he was getting behind. He was getting behind Doge. Doge was the shit he wanted.
And then he came up on SNL, and Doge dropped like 30%.
Hey, look, he's already a billionaire, so it's not. He might be trying to help us out and put some money in our pockets.
He ain't trying to help us out.
By bringing I don't know. They say the cost comes down, and once the cost comes down, then you buy in. I bought a little Cardona. I bought $100 more worth of Bitcoin when it went down, but
nah, man, the game's rigged. They do this on purpose. They bring it down on purpose.
It might be. I hope, because I they want to say Elon's the guy who's gonna help you make money. This is he's giving people an opportunity, but I don't think so. I don't know about this. And then now I'm not even investing in Tesla. I'm investing in some company called NIO, which is like a Chinese Tesla company.
Like NEO, like
NIO.
NIO.
Is that Chinese? I think their I's or E's or some shit, or E's or I's.
I don't know.
That's how I looked it up. Because when I looked it up, NEO.
So what do they make, like electric cars?
They make. I did a little research. I heard them say. I heard them say it on EYL or Earn Your Own Leisure. And Corday said it. He said that was one of the companies he had. And I'm making more money off that than I was off Square or any of the other dumb shit. I lost $4 on that. I'm not good with the long-term idea.
I still got my one stock in GameStop I've been holding on to since like December.
Actually, that's where I was making. I actually ended up selling all that because it went up to like $10 one day I made. And then I ended up going down because I lost it went down like $2. So as soon as it got like to $8.50 like a week later, I was like, I'm selling this shit. And if it goes down, then I'll buy it. But I'm not getting that shit now.
GameStop's been above $100 for months.
No, I'm talking 8%.
Oh,
percent.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
I'm not putting $800 in. I've been buying. I think I had like $40 worth of GameStop, and then it went up to 52 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think I bought in when it was like $250, and I was like, man, this shit's gonna soar, and then the next day it tanked, and it's not picked up since.
Can you imagine all the money people are making right now, though? You just want to figure out how that shit works.
I don't know.
I mean, people jump into stocks, and that's obviously a game or a gamble, but
I
You get
tried.
that right stock at the right price, man.
I tried reading about it. I tried getting into it, and there's like these options, and you can buy like half stocks and shit like that. I don't understand.
That's what
any
I'm
of it.
knocking. That's what I'm doing. I'm not buying. I'm buying Cash App. I use Cash App, and Cash App lets you buy stocks, do some Bitcoin. So I've been buying a few, you know, probably $200 in stocks.
I
just
still
to
use Robinhood.
jump on. All right, I guess the show's over. If that's Robinhood shuts everything down. Well, they were. I don't know what the issue was, but I think they were saying the servers were down.
Yeah, they said that there was people were buying so much of the same stock that they basically halted trading of that stock,
Okay.
and that annoyed a lot of people. They were saying like they were doing it for, I think, to protect other people because.
They were trying to protect their investors. I think
Yeah.
investors back
Yeah.
Robinhood or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I had another friend who was talking about Gemini.
Gemini. What is Gemini?
That's another trading crypto thing. And that one, he said the same thing was happening with that. He said he was trying to work on his Doge or his Cardano or whatever.
You know what I don't understand?
Ethereum.
NFTs. What the fuck is an NFT? It's like a digital signature to a piece of artwork that you own. I don't understand it.
I've been seeing. You know who I only saw Joey Coco Diaz do something about it, and he did like these little cards or some shit like that. But it's supposed to. I think in the long run, it's gonna be a big thing.
You know
That's it.
you know what my friend turned me on to at work that I thought was stupid as shit? These people, they go onto like NBA's website and they buy clips, highlight clips. They actually buy highlight clips. Like you buy packs, like you know how you buy a pack of cards?
Yeah.
And so you buy like a pack of clips or whatever. And like there's different rarities for each clip and people like auction them off. And there was one that sold, I want to say it was like $7,000, let's say. So it was for a fucking highlight.
card?
So I went to YouTube and I looked up the clip and I watched it for free. Why are they paying for it?
Oh, because you own it in a way.
But you can just pull it up on YouTube anytime you want.
Yeah, but that I don't know how much that clip is gonna.
You can
but that's
download the video
problem.
from YouTube. Why do you need to pay money for it?
That's got to be partly the problem.
What?
It's shit like that. Is the fact if you can go and just look at it, it's not gonna mean anything. But if you go and get like I think Topps does like baseball cards and stuff like that.
It's not
But
even
shit-
on film though. Like it's I could get it like if it's a piece of a film reel. That
Yeah, you can't
okay,
fucking
you own
frame it.
I was thinking
Yeah.
artists take care of that. I think it's a thing for artists, and that's what I kind of keep hearing.
Maybe-
Artists are gonna do something, and then eventually
We already buy their music. What more do they want?
They actually, I heard a lot of things. They were saying that they're gonna try to do probably albums. They'll do like every album is gonna be you'll get the one album, but the artwork in it is gonna be your NFT. Like once you buy that one, I guess CD or whatever, some shit, or digital download, I think it's gonna be an artwork comes with it, and that's automatically your NFT, whatever you paid for the CD, I guess. And if that shit ends up going like if Metallica would have did an NFT back in the fucking 80s.
They would have been shit on, just like they were shit
No,
on.
now I'm saying, but it would have been worth. Like that type of idea, not NFT, but that type of idea would it be worth? That's what I'm thinking now would happen
Oh, okay.
in the long run.
Yeah, but artists these days, they only seem to last like a year anyway.
Get your money and get out. But that's how bad it is. This is the shit I was.
It's like people have so much money, nobody knows how to spend it, so they're just making shit up. I don't know, fucking sell them NBA highlight clips. They'll buy it, and they will.
Joey Coco Diaz was doing his for $25, and he's like, if you make some money off of that shit,
But
keep
what
it.
do you get?
You get. I guess his was actually, I don't think I have my Patreon.
A postcard? Does he sign it?
Yeah. There's a signature. I'll show you a picture right now.
Is it a picture of his balls?
And then no, but he probably would try to knowing Joey Coco Diaz. Nah, I don't know.
$25 for a picture of my balls.
You saw the Man Show where he runs off the stage and he's like has his balls hanging out?
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking crazy. I think they were talking about that shit on the Joey Diaz thing, and that's when I finally saw it.
The Man Show?
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube though, like a quick clip.
Was that Adam Carolla Man Show or Joe Rogan and Doug
Joe
Stanhope?
Rogan and Doug Stanhope
Oh, okay.
Man Show.
I stopped watching when they popped on.
Why?
I don't know. I was just
Oh, and I never watched the show. I just saw that one part because I
don't-
heard about it on another part of another show that the Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't like change. Like I would be obsessed with a TV show, and then once they would be like, "Oh, moving to Tuesdays at 8," like, well, I guess I'm never finishing that show again.
Oh yeah, that's usually when the show starts doing shitty in ratings. They usually move it, but the Man Show back then was probably a little hard to.
Well, that's not entirely. Well, maybe I don't know, because Hell's Kitchen's moving to Mondays.
Hell's Kitchen. Which one is that? Is it Cooking?
Just like when Gordon Ramsay's get like he's got like men and women chefs competing against each other. Man,
I can't watch cooking
Bro.
shows.
bro.
It's too. I enjoy cooking. I don't want to see the competition in this shit. Like I'm gonna be looking
But some
for a
of the-
knife and like what?
it's
Use a butter
about-
knife to cut a fucking steak.
It's about the drama. These people screw up risotto so many times. It's never not entertaining.
He calls him an idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich.
Yeah, it's
Puts
fun.
bread between your head and calls you.
I'm
an
telling you,
idiot
the new
sandwich. You become a
season,
meme.
the new season.
That's an NFT right there. That fucking idiot sandwich picture. She needs
I
to
would
take that and sell it.
I would pay $25 for Gordon Ramsay to call me an idiot sandwich. Have it recorded, and then just keep it on an endless loop and put it in my bathroon wall or something, so I can look at his face every
That's
time.
an
I take a shit.
NFT. I think.
All right, I'm in.
Get
I'm
to
in
that.
on the NFTs. I'm in on the NFTs.
I'm in on the NFTs. All right. And
So what were we talking about? Gemini trading?
Yeah, Gemini, I don't even
We
know.
went way off topic.
That's bullshit. We talked about crypto. Crypto, you're either in or you either know what you want to know or you don't. I don't know hardly any, but I'm trying. I'm trying to learn so I could be 40 and enjoy life. I guess.
Isn't that the goal? Everyone just
It started as a goal. The American dream was once something, but I don't know what it is anymore. It was a white picket fence.
try not to
with a
get
dog.
shot. That's the American dream. Try not to get shot.
Where do they Texas? I think Texas, not Texas, Ohio, where they just, where you don't have to. What's shit? I ain't even smoked yet. No.
I know what you're talking about. They give you the death sentence.
Yeah.
Or
Yo,
the
firing squad, right? I want firing squad. You get to pick, right? I want firing squad.
But where are we going? Where are we at? Where are we at that you're doing stuff like that? Where you go, hey, I'm gonna wake up today and we're gonna push this legislation so we can.
It's about bringing power
it's
to the
like-
people.
Weren't they complaining about like the electric chair was like inhumane because it was frying people?
Oh yeah, frying people.
Okay.
You're
too.
killing someone. It's inhumane regardless.
So let's hey, walk down there. We're gonna play fetch. Walk down range.
But who's doing that shit? Like, who are we putting people from our army to do? Or people,
Yo, it's the
who's doing it?
jury. Imagine.
That would be crazy.
That would be
Everybody
some nice
gets a gun.
jury duty shit.
All right, you have to make him guilty, but you also have to kill this nigga after. That would be fucked
Like,
up.
all right.
That's who I worry though. I wonder who's gonna be killing. Cause in Russia and China, wherever they do that type of shit, it's always the roughest like dudes or like Navy SEALs. Who's gonna be killing these guys? And who's gonna be picking that shit? I think I'd rather die by lethal injection. Than a
They
firing
can't.
squad.
They gotta hide that person's identity.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta have a
yeah,
team, like a
you-
guillotine dude. They gotta wear a hood.
Yeah, you can't.
Maybe we should bring back guillotines.
You can't be white. You can't be black. You're just like Mr. X.
Just got to be beige.
Motherfucker walks up with a shotgun and blows your ass away. Oh shit, that would be fucked up. Gosh. And what was the other one? I think Texas was the one that doesn't. You don't have to do a background check or any shit like that anymore.
For what?
Mental health or some shit. You don't have to do like a mental health check or something in Texas anymore.
That doesn't sound right.
Nah, I think
For what?
that's pretty for
To buy a gun?
to buy a gun.
Oh, a lot of states.
I think you don't need. I think they
A
said
lot
you
of
don't need a
states you don't.
license or a permit or some shit.
Georgia, you don't. Pennsylvania, you don't. There's a lot of states you don't.
Don't what? Have to have a background check? Oh shit.
You a lot of them that like, open carry states. You don't even need a license. You got a driver's license. You go pick up a gun. Carry.
That makes sense. That one makes sense.
Some
because
people
it's an
shouldn't even
open
be
carry
allowed to
state.
drive, and definitely shouldn't be allowed to own a gun.
Own a gun. My problem is trying to own a gun, and I feel like that power. Like you see that power when you see it like shot. And I've never shot a gun.
Oh, it's scary. It's
But
fun, but it's
I
scary.
can imagine that first shot. You realize like
I could
put it
end
down.
up-
Like I
yeah.
realize the power in that shit.
You
right,
want to
real
feel
quick.
the ultimate rush? Go to a gun show, like one of these Pennsylvania gun shows where you can shoot the Gatling gun from the helicopter, like
From a helicopter?
no, the ones that they mount on the
Oh, okay,
helicopter.
okay.
Like
But
1,000
they
rounds.
let you shoot that shit?
What? Hey.
Yo.
just to feel it, it's crazy.
I want to be in like a Vietnam era Huey, firing off a Gatling gun with.
They actually I think that's how they kill pigs and
Yeah.
I forget whether Hawaii or some shit. They
Fucking
fly around in helicopters and just gun these fucking things
Light
down.
up some pigs.
That would be fun. That would be a fun way to do some shit. I mean,
Well, I don't want to kill pigs, but.
which pigs we talking about? Which pigs
Oh,
we
whoa,
talking
whoa,
about?
whoa, 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 whoa.
We don't have to go into that. Just yet. We'll leave the African American talk for a little towards the end. We don't want to depress everyone with
Yeah, I got.
system for
I
black
have a
people
lot of
right now.
opinions on that as a white man living in America.
A lot of people are gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, he's got a white guy talking about that." Courtney, let's talk about Demi Lovato.
Oh Jesus.
We kind of have to because I don't understand. I get it, but I feel like everything's getting out of hand. I feel like everybody's starting to
So now what
follow a trend.
What is non-binary? Does she just like?
I think it means you don't conform to any gender. Like I think you're just like X or some shit. Oh, and like she changed like them and they.
Oh, those are her
Like
pronouns.
there's no such thing anymore as mom. They want to do away with mom. It's birth parent.
Really?
Hey, birth parent, can you make me breakfast?
Can you make me a substance?
I want
to
some
eat this
freedom
morning?
toast.
Some freedom toast. I don't see how that goes anywhere. I feel like we're turning into aliens before we get to the alien part.
There was a movie. Remember the movie what movie was that you couldn't curse? That you would curse and you get a fine and there was a movie.
Never heard
Damn
of
it.
it. You couldn't. curse?
Yeah, Chris.
Minority
Tucker, I think,
Report?
no. I'll find it before. I'm gonna have
Who was
to
in it?
dig it up. I think it was Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
It was like a space movie, like in the future, and you couldn't curse, you couldn't. Man, it was horrible. Like, imagine that shit. You're saying, you curse, and all of a sudden the payphone spits out a fine because you're close to a
I've never
payphone.
heard of that movie.
Yeah,
I got it. You said it was who? Chris Tucker?
Yeah, I think it's Chris Tucker and Wesley Snipes.
Damn, this movie must have come out in like
I
the
gotta check
90s.
that out.
Yeah, no.
It's got both of them in it.
Chris Tucker, Wesley Snipes. That
He
sounds
was
like
he
a
was
movie.
great in Fifth
Excuse me.
Element though.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie. Fifth Element.
You've never seen it?
Bruce Willis. No, I've seen it before when I was younger. I haven't
Oh.
seen it in a long time. I got it on DVD, but nah, I'm not sure. What happened to Chris Tucker, man? He don't want to curse no more. He's scared to be free and fun. I don't know if that's his old age or what, but he don't want to go out and do none of the fun shit no more.
Yeah, whatever happened to Rush Hour? When are they supposed to be coming back?
Nah, they did the third. You know, I thought the third one was worse. I watched it again.
Demolition Man.
Demolition.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I've heard
Look
of
at
it, but I
that.
don't think I've watched it.
Watch that movie, you'll be like, damn, this is us right now. Like we're all messed up.
1993.
1993. Oh, Sylvester Stallone. All right. Yeah, no, I haven't even seen this movie. I have to check this out. This is on my list on Netflix.
Yeah, that's
Or one of them.
you'll be left scratching your head like, damn, this messed up. Like cursing your car spits out a fine. It's like pay.
But that, without a
man.
disclaimer.
With my road rage, they take my car away from me.
What constitute road rage? Getting out of the car, screaming at someone, or if you're sitting in your car, be like, "What the fuck is that person doing?" I think that's.
Oh, I don't sit
critical.
there going, "What the fuck's that person doing?" I sit there white knuckling my steering wheel, fucking
Shit, I had a
blind
I had
fits
a
of
couple,
rage.
a
The
couple
white
bolts.
rage, right?
I had a couple bolts that I used to ride around with.
Really?
I actually heard
Cookies.
pennies and spoons and shit, anything you could find in the car.
Spare screws.
Yeah.
I'll take those.
Yo, I could not imagine if you fucking accidentally cut. Imagine if like that guy I cut off today on accident.
Oh.
If he like just threw a fucking quarter at the back of my window and the shit just think, I would have been.
Imagine if you didn't make that turn. We wouldn't be sitting right here right now.
I told you we were gonna make that turn. It's just, you know what exit 617 is? Yeah, that little spot with that guardrail or whatever. That,
Right before the bridge.
Yeah,
I was making that left and I was supposed to make it right. I mean, if the only thing that would have been bad is if the car skidded and went. But we did it. We made it.
Damn.
We were definitely on edge for like 5 minutes after that.
Yeah.
It was a 5-minute drive from there.
That's a little scary.
That was fucked up.
It was fun though.
All right, non-binary. Yeah.
All right.
Real talk. The real issues going on in the world today. It just means non-gender.
Why not have two straight dudes talk about it?
But what are they? I don't know what the part they talking about. Right. Why not have two straight dudes talk about it? We're gonna be the worst. We're gonna be the three, but we're gonna be the worst. Freaking.
They
We're
can
gonna be
turn it
people they
off.
hate. They're gonna hate straight guys in the future.
You don't gotta listen.
But yeah, I mean, you got her turning she was just on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about her life. I didn't even watch the whole thing.
Oh wait, she was on the Rogan podcast?
She was on the Rogan podcast.
Did she talk about how she like blasted him saying she should have more listeners in?
I don't know. I do not know, but I don't even pay attention to her. The most I know, she has like music come out every once in a while. She's pretty, but that
That's
that
debatable.
laugh, bruh, that laugh. I'm about to play that laugh. That laugh is not.
like-
I wish it was like that. I wish it was like that. Laugh.
I'm Demi Lovato.
She was on the Joe Rogan podcast,
Yeah, she was. Episode 16,
And she
25.
did this laugh. That just. Oh, come on. Show it to me. Please show it to me. Show it to me. Demi Lovato's creepy ass laugh. Creepy laugh.
I don't know. Do you feel like Rogan's podcast fell off a little bit since he moved down to...
I think the problem is it's a lot harder for people to catch it now. I feel like watching it has become watching the Joe Rogan Experience. Like it used to be on like your with your other podcasts. Now you actually have to have Spotify, and I only use Spotify for music. So when I really see something, and where I find out is I find out on YouTube. Like I'll go to YouTube and it'll show the those cuts of him talking to whoever, and I'll be like, oh, is this interesting? Like he just had Reggie Watts on there. He just had Dave Chappelle on there. So I
Dave
watched
Chappelle
those.
was good.
Yeah, that Dave Chappelle one was good. I can't remember it that well right now.
That dude's a different breed.
I was way too high when I watched it, but it was good. It was very good. You know what I actually want to do? I want to get a cigar. I want to smoke the cigar, and I want to watch the Michael Jordan interview that he does with like cigar aficionados. And I just want to, because then he loves cigars. He's like that guy, and I want to just sit there and get in that mindset.
You like cigars?
I like cigars. My father, he liked to smoke cigars.
I've always wanted to smoke one. Maybe we should smoke one day.
Hey, look, man, we'll listen to that Michael Jordan one.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he does the cigar aficionado, and that shit. He's talking about they have like a pre-Cuban cigars that they're smoking and pre-Castro cigars they're smoking and shit. And that sounds interesting as fuck.
Wouldn't the tobacco get stale by that point?
Nah, I don't. That's why they're so expensive. And if you find someone that has them, he was like, I'm not even gonna give any of those away. He's like, I'm gonna give him one of those out of that box. He's like, I'm not even giving him any of the pre-Castro. So people aren't even sharing those shits when they get them.
Wait, Michael Jordan was on Joe Rogan? I still can't. I thought Michael Jordan was dead.
Michael Jordan?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Michael Jackson.
Did you smoke before you got here? I mean, it kind of sounds the same.
Hashtag this Michael Jordan dies.
Google it. Maybe he
Fake
did that.
click.
Yeah, that's actually one of those videos.
That's a.
Michael Jordan died today. There's a picture.
You heard it here first on the Beige Connection.
He'll be commenting on this one. Bait clicked.
That's fucked up.
Listen, you two bastards.
I took that shit very personally. I don't know who the hell you think you are.
I don't even know who the hell you are. So, bye.
Bye. Go. That's fucked up. Michael Jordan. I got to check out the.
I'm sorry, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, we were sorry.
I'm sure you're healthy.
He smokes all them goddamn cigars. Who knows? Demi Lovato. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a hard subject to stay on because it makes no fucking sense, man. Like I hate this. Like the Juno girl. Like I think she was gay before.
You
she
think
was
so?
lesbian. I think she was lesbian when she did that movie, Juno. I think she was lesbian. I
hated that
forget her
movie.
name right now. I'll look it up. Don't want to be disrespectful. You always forget a woman's.
Elliott Smith.
Smith or Page?
Page. Elliott Page. Elliott Smith is a singer. I don't know why.
Oh, that was.
Elliott Smith.
Everybody's got.
No, Elliott Page.
That's pop culture, bro. That's what it is. There's so many fucking people name the same stuff. That's what it is.
Look, the thing is, I don't give a shit what you do in your personal life. I really don't. You want to be known as a dude or a chick or non-binary? I don't give a fuck.
Actually,
Just
that's what we were
leave
talking
me
about
alone.
yesterday, though. That was like the transgender thing. Like transgender is kind of the new cross-dresser. Oh no,
No, that's transsexual.
Yeah, but I
As
think
a cross-dresser, right?
yeah, but I think they also like transform. See them? It's like trying to do math, Mike.
There's no math involved. So a trans
There's A's and B's in that motherfucker, and now people are X's and O's. What you?
X's and Y's for chromosomes.
X's, nah, they X's for gender. 'Cause they don't. They're
What, like Latinx?
yeah, like Latinx.
I saw a post the other day on Twitter where it said that white people should put that they're white in their bio in case people of color don't want to interact with them.
What?
I hope you're joking.
I'm not.
I gotta look that one up. I gotta look that up. That's gonna. Oh my gosh. White people.
Can't we all just get along? Who gives a shit? Why do people care what's going on in other people's personal lives?
Because it's getting to a point. Actually, there was a point where people didn't seem to care about other people's personal lives. And
Can
now,
we go back to that? That was so much nicer. Nobody asking me how am I doing. Like, why do you care? You don't care. I don't care. I don't care how you're doing.
You can easily
Leave me alone.
try to mind your business when you're walking down the street, but I mean, it's like people say hi. Like you say hi to each other. Oh, hey, hi. But there's so many people walking down the goddamn street. You're gonna say hi to 50 fucking people going up the street.
Hell no.
It's not like there's 4 people walking.
You do in the South. When I first moved down, I lived in Raleigh for 5 years. I first moved down there. my first time I'm wandering around one of the mall parking lots because I saw on my maps that there was a Barnes & Noble's and I wanted to pick up a book. So I just asked some stranger and I was like, hey, I heard there's a Barnes & Noble around here. Where is it? She's like, oh, you're going to want to go down that side of the highway. It's going to be on your right. I was like, all right. And I start walking. She's like, baby, don't you want to ride? I was like, no. She's like, you new here? I was like, yeah, I just moved down here from New York. She's like, oh, well, welcome to the South.
Oh,
baby.
you don't take a ride with nobody in New York.
Hell no.
You want candy?
I can't even say the person, but there's a person I know, and it was a holiday, and I think it was like New Year's or some shit. He's driving down the highway, and he sees like a homeless person or some shit in the middle, like in that walking behind the white line or whatever, and he's like trying to slow down and ask the dude, "You need help? You want to ride?" And I'm on the phone with him. He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to see if this person needs help," and I'm like, "Yo, drive off, leave now." Right. That guy just decides to grab onto your window or some shit. You hit the gas. Next thing you know, you're the guy that drove a homeless dude down the LIE or some shit. So in New York, I mind my business. Unless it's some shit like that Chinese woman get beat up. Those security guards should have did something.
Oh, everyone should have done something. How do you watch an old person get the shit kicked out of him? You just stand there with your fucking phone out.
I mean, if she ain't screaming,
it don't
she
matter.
might be dead already. But if she's screaming, she might need help.
Yeah, that's generally the sign that a person needs help is the sound of their scream.
She's on land. She's not drowning.
Oh, she must have drowned.
Yeah, we have to go through the list.
I'm making any noise.
Can you swim?
It's the ocean concrete or some shit. Yo, that's crazy. Getting shit beat out of you in the middle of a building, right in front of them. Security guard closes the door.
You can't be bothered.
It's like
fuck
it's
that.
like everything's turning GT. I got other shit on LAPD when they that guy threw the Mazel Tov at the police station.
The Mazel Tov?
It didn't do a lot. He threw it at the door, it cracked it.
The Mazel Tov?
Is that Molotov?
Mazel
Right. Where's that Z at? Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov.
L'chaim.
Who's getting cut? Where's it at?
Well, we are in Queens.
You're Barbara's Jewish. The driver was Jewish. Nah, we drove here. I'm not Jewish. But I feel like everything's getting a little GTA-ish. A little bit. There was that. What was the other thing? There was something else that somebody did something.
Shit,
And it reminded me of GTA.
The Uber driver, the girl that killed the Uber driver in DC.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, that
See that
15-year-old?
video? He went. They were all surfing out that car.
I didn't watch the end of it. I felt like because then they said you saw him laying on the ground or a part of him.
It was
you
just-
saw him like laying there. What?
It was a real Grand Theft Auto.
I don't remember where it was, but two. And but this is like Grand Theft. This is a crazy Grand Theft Auto shit because these girls were 13 and like 15,
No fucks given.
and they were trying to rob a Uber Eats guy, and they were trying to steal his car.
Why?
I didn't, dude. Look, I don't even look.
Just like the video game.
So they can have it in 3 years when they're legal to
If
drive?
they want to start saying that shit now about video games, they can. But they couldn't say that shit back then. You can't blame Grand Theft Auto for that shit back then. You can blame him for it now. 'Cause nobody's doing any of the crazy
Well, you can't
shit
even do
they
that
were
because
doing.
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out like 6 years ago.
Yeah, but look at Saints Row. Look at that guy was the aliens came and ruined the. I don't know how many people saw Saints Row 3 or 4 or whatever, but the aliens came and ruined the goddamn White House.
I think that was 4.
And now a bunch of white people went and did it. So somebody feels entitled to do any of this shit. Actually, there was 3 black dudes in there. Unless that was.
Bro, you'd be surprised
those
how
were
many
Photoshop.
how many MAGA black guys are out there.
Nah, I seen. Actually, they got that one dude on Twitter.
What guy?
He wears, like,
Obama's
a
half brother. That's him, right?
That's what they might call him, but there's this dude on there.
No, I think it's Obama's half
I
brother.
was like, "Give me that, brother."
I'm not.
Nah, it's a dude. I don't remember his fucking name, but he used to be on Twitter and he got like a little accent and shit. He wears like a MAGA hat. He's black dude, and he just be like, "Okay, so let me start today. Let me get in this
No.
today."
Yeah.
And
I'm about to
that
be
shit-
on my shit.
You know, I don't know if he curses, but he be getting. He's like those that black conservative dude that just like anytime. He was a big Trump dude. He's a big Trump dude. Loved him. Obviously, he's wearing the MAGA hat, but this was like a big ass MAGA hat. It wasn't
Like a
even
cowboy hat?
Nah, it was just a big ass like just fitted or whatever. But it was a big
Alright.
ass hat.
Alright.
But that's the type of shit, you know. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for them type of people.
Yeah.
They can be like, oh, black people. No, sell out black people.
Wow.
You can make your money and shit like that. You can't have. That's the type of dude who blames black people for their situation.
Okay, so let him. Who gives a shit?
Oh, I agree with you, but that's the dude you. That's
You
the
see
dude,
that little X on your window? Click that, and then you don't have to listen to him anymore.
Oh no, yeah, I'd be. I don't. Even, I get like 30 seconds in, and then I gotta get out of there.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't even.
when are you turning binary? When are we all gonna conform to the new?
Oh, I'm thinking about I don't know, maybe June 1st, celebrate the first episode of our podcast. I'll
Now we're actually
cut my jeans up.
cut my jeans off. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It
I
doesn't,
don't.
it doesn't
I
make
have.
sense.
I've
We
got.
have to keep coming back to it because we have to kind of talk about it.
What about? Oh boy, I'm gonna bury myself here.
That's why
with
we
you
got a
guys.
disclaimer, man.
This is not Mike talking. This is I'm Jason.
It's still early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock.
I'll move my mouth so they'll think it's me.
What about transgenders? Like in like contact sports.
Oh, like male to female suddenly joining female MMA
Or
fighting.
Vice versa. Like
I think they should
The
roid
girls-
all of those women up to level out the playing field.
Actually, no. Put them in a league of their own. It'd be called the Transroid League. You're gonna have to, there's gonna have to be something. You can't. They're doing.
Well, I mean, at least the
still
WNBA will be
values
more
it.
exciting, right?
WNBA. I think women are gonna complain that nobody wants to go see any of that shit. But when you're watching basketball, there's nothing special about that.
I watch
shit.
women's soccer. The U.S. women's national team is fantastic. We won like 5 World Cups.
Look, you can't.
what happens if there's a transgender in it? Like,
Will she dunk on you? Will she just come up and just kick a goal right and hit you in the face, goes in the goal,
I don't know.
and she gets the goal, and they just look at you, and you got to get up and be a man about it
Why do I got to be a man?
because they're all some
I identify.
they're all men
as,
on the field.
Now, in that moment, I'll just identify as non-binary.
will they? You know what? Like, do we have a transgender boxer?
Transgender box. That's a good one. That's a good one to look up.
Because it's
Transgender
like,
box.
is that fair game? Like, I mean,
Yeah, Jake
vice
Paul.
versa. Whether what?
Yeah, Patricio Manuel
Patrice.
is an American professional boxer. In 2018, he became the first transgender boxer in the history of the United States to have a professional fight. Manuel is a 5-time USA female national amateur boxer. Wait,
went
what?
In, he went in there and beat them hoes.
Beat them hoes. Knocking hoes left and right. My left hook. My left.
He identified
Left
as a
hook.
man after being a 5-time
My
national.
left stroke just went viral.
If we do that, we get locked up.
Oh, it hit me first. And look, I don't want to be disrespectful, but come on, we gotta this. This isn't something that just
You
happens.
just gotta
Like, you
level it out.
How
Like,
do you understand?
come
it?
on.
I think you just gotta lighten up about it. Not everyone. Look, you can do whatever you want in your private life, but not everyone is going to agree with it, and they don't have to follow along with it. I've got friends who are transgendered, who are gay, lesbian. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you do, but I'm going to ask questions because that's not something I'm exposed to on a daily basis. I didn't even really know about this sort of thing until I was like 28, and I was like, wait, people can change their sex? But then you saw, like, remember Rachel Dolezal or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Why-
She
why-
likes a race?
Why can't you change your race? Everyone shat on her, dumped on her.
Oh,
She did so
yeah.
much work for black community, but they're like, nope, you're white. You can't pretend to be black.
Yeah, we forgot about her. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
They
can,
better take that shit back.
right?
Shit. we got
Gotta
callers
pay the
coming.
meter.
What was that sound? The aliens are coming already.
You gotta pay. Well, it's got 28 minutes to pay the meter. What were we saying? No, I think that
If you could be transgendered, you should be able to be
You're on your own.
transracial. You should be able to identify as a fucking microwave. Like,
a microwave.
Who
Oh,
cares?
Rachel Dolezal. Nah, you're right. You're right. But it's people trying. Why the fuck do you want to be white? Why do you want to be black and do all this? You could have still been a white lady and did all that stuff. I feel like that part you're looking for recognition, or did you always feel like a black person?
maybe it's part of body dysmorphia. Because didn't she like go to all black schools and grew up in a black neighborhood? And
All right.
all of her
well,
friends
that's
were black.
Maybe that's possible.
That's how she just felt.
Taking calls?
Huh?
Are you taking calls?
Oh
the-
no, no.
is the line ringing?
Eventually.
Is the line
actually-
ringing?
Yeah, it actually is.
Someone called?
Oh, fucking pick up.
Wait, you left the number up there?
Nah, I did it. Call Leonia.
Hey, how you doing, man? This is Ray Large.
Oh, Ray.
Ray Lard? Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm checking out the show, man. And I'm digging it, but I want to touch on the topic of where, I got a statement basically. I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so emotional when it comes to their identification, metrosexual, email, she-mail, whatever they want to do, whatever. If you have the right to be homosexual, bisexual, trisexual, I got a right to not have to see that shit. I was raised as a heterosexual male that men should date women and women should date men and little boys to little boys, and this is what they identify as. So if you're offended because I don't want to see you two men kissing in the street or two women kissing kissing in the street or walking down the street holding hands, if you have that right, shouldn't I have the right to not have to see that shit?
You know, I agree with you because I'm a straight dude, and it's
I don't even want to see a man and a woman kissing in the street.
that's exactly
that shit behind
it's
doors.
uncomfortable. That's
makes
how
me
people
angry.
grow up. That's how people grow
I
up.
don't got one to kiss. It's just like fuck it.
Nah, you got it right. If you got a bad bitch and you kiss her on the wall, it's not happening. But that's how it is, and it's the parents who also are becoming part of it now. Like parents are starting to let their kids do it younger at like 5, and he's like, oh, he's a woman. Let him. It's fine if it becomes normal, and I don't like seeing a man or woman. I have my uncles are gay, and if I showed up at the house and saw them kind of making out on the couch, I would be like, all right, I'll come back when you guys are done. Or it can make you uncomfortable because you're not used to it, and if you don't want to see it, you don't have to see it. And it's the PC thing. It's hard to explain. Man. It's the PC thing now.
What's up with this sucker shit to where all of a sudden I can't call a female miss?
Oh yeah, nah, that's not even a thing anymore. You can't even talk to a woman now. You can't say anything to a woman without consent.
Ray,
Yo,
did you say good morning to your birth parent?
That's a nice callback. That's a nice.
No,
callback.
you're right. That's what they're calling it. That's what he's.
I haven't heard that. Birth parent.
That's the latest thing.
Shit's getting out
I
of hand.
woke up,
Ray.
I seen it this morning on TV. I was like, birth parent? What? Oh, come on. Like,
All I can say, man, is shit is getting out of hand.
All right, but let's play devil's advocate for a moment.
All right,
If
yeah.
you see 2 women or 2 men kissing on the street and you don't want to see it, just don't look.
Yeah, but
okay, all right, so if I see 2 men or 2 women, whatever, kissing the
well, hey, hold on, let me throw this in there. Are you hanging out or are you walking by?
it don't matter.
Public affection, they don't. People that used to not be a thing, so that's become a big thing now. Like,
What I'm getting at is people's sensitivity to shit. Like, everybody's way too fucking sensitive, and it seems like the world is trying to be way too accommodating.
oh yeah, that's the progressive thing though. Dude, I can't tell you because I'm 26. How old are you?
I'm old enough not to tell your ass.
That's what I'm saying. No, nigga, that's
He's
what I'm
an
saying.
old bastard.
That's what I'm saying. I'm 26 and I don't understand this shit. And I'm supposed to be a millennial. I'm supposed to be part of this shit. I don't understand it at all. Like, I get it if you want to be who you want, but if no one accepts that shit, like if I want to just be a weird dude and dress like in weird shit, people be like, oh, let that dude be who he wants.
Yeah, why not?
If I want to wear
Absolutely.
fucking orange jumpsuits, or let that nigga be who he wants. But if somebody wants to be gay, it becomes like, let him be who he wants. But now they got to be like, all right, but this is who I am. You got to accept it. Like, it's not like you have to.
No,
You have to learn to accept what you want to accept.
You
but
don't have to
people pushing.
accept it. Just leave the person alone, right? You don't have to say
that's what
shit
it
at them.
reverts back to what we were saying before. Like, people just don't mind their business. Like, just leave it to
Nah, I get it on both sides. It's a little difficult to deal with because you're looking at it on one. The sensitivity part is the worst, though. The sensitivity part is the worst because everybody's getting knocked for some shit.
Ray got a big truck, so when he rides around with his man, they look at him like kind of odd. Right, Ray.
I'll punch you in your fucking neck. No, but it's not. It's what it is. It's the one-way acceptance that I'm talking about. Like at the end of the day, like I said, a person in the LGBTQ XYZ community can say, okay, well, I don't like this, and they're bashing, and they're doing this, and they're doing this, and they're doing this. Fine and dandy. But what happens when I feel that somebody from the LGBTQ XYZ community is not being sensitive to Black Lives Matter or Asian Lives Matter? Yo, stop all the bullshit. They're so quick. We've been segregating ourselves since the beginning
Facts.
of time, and it seems like every year it's always a new fucking group separating themselves again. Like
It's like they're taking our script. Like they're taking the script and they're trying to run with it. But now they're taking it to that next level of like, oh, our lives matter. And it's not like, I mean, people are going out killing trans people, but it's not it's not like a systematic thing. Again. Like if you're a trans black person, you're
fucked.
You're fucked. So
hey, bringing that back up. Hey Ray, we were talking about Rachel Dolezal. Remember the white chick that was pretending to be black?
Right.
She got shamed. She got bashed. Right. So why couldn't society just accept her because she chose to be what she wanted to be?
Because she chose to be black, I guess.
I think it was just bad timing.
No, you know what it is? It's the fucking. It's basically it's the acceptance factor for everything. Like, I'm tired of having to accept shit that is like just so far fetched. Now this chick, she was white trying to be black. You said?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember?
she did all this stuff for the NCAA. Like, she pretended to be black. Then she went. I think she became a member of the NAACPA.
Well, we should-
NAAA. Yeah, that
He
that
said,
chick.
"Oh."
That chick, man.
Oh, that bitch.
That bitch, exactly. That
Okay.
bitch.
Well, you know what? To me, that's just a historic situation.
Actually, you know what? She was also minding her fucking business. She wasn't putting it in
Outside,
people's
out of
face.
mind.
She wasn't like, I'm the best black person in the world. Somebody, I think, eventually, like, something came
Pulled
out
yeah.
that someone
Yeah,
knew
when are they
something
gonna
about
out
her.
Sean King? That dude is whiter than me.
Sean King. Who's
Talcum X.
Here's the crazy part about this whole shit, and you guys can Google it, do the research on it.
Sean Kingston shit.
The majority of the world has a problem with the African American community. To some extent or form, even certain Latin cultures have a problem with the African American community. And guess what? Y'all black too, but it's amazing to me how
Some Asian people came here and they took that white script right away. They started following that whites. They got their kids in good schools. I don't know what the fuck they didn't when they came here. Nobody started fucking with them.
It's because they're smart.
Just kidding. You're an asshole.
at the end of the day, the problem with Homegirl was everybody has a problem with
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's say what if
but they have a problem with it, but they emulate the music, the culture, the food,
Yeah, they
the
oh, shit.
style.
Yeah, they steal the culture. They fuck with all that stuff. I mean, that's another talk. The American dream we were talking about earlier, and that's not a lot of people's dream. Even people going through all this binary shit, it's not people's dream. It's just not happening for people.
Ray.
You got to find your way in this world nowadays.
Ray,
Yeah,
what race you think makes the best chicken wings?
the best chicken wing.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I love my wings, man. I get them from everywhere, so.
See?
Whoever got the best fucking seasoning, and white people don't season their food, so.
Yo, whoa.
Wait, we have a white person here. Wait.
Whoa.
There's a white person here.
I season my food, all right? Little salt, little pepper, hot sauce.
Wait. You wash your meats?
I don't eat meat.
What happened?
Oh yeah, you're vegan. Nah, we were asking the white guy if he washed his meats because they said white people don't like to wash their meat. They like to just throw that shit in the fucking pot and not
Wash their meat?
You gotta rinse your meat before you cook it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about chicken and stuff like that. Not your actual meat.
You're eating a dead animal and you're worried about washing
No,
it before?
when you get it from the store, black people are not. Hey, you wash your chicken and shit before you cook it, Ron?
Goddamn right.
You got nigga. It don't matter if that shit been
You
sitting
wash
in
your
there.
vegetables, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
They could be-
Pesticides.
Oh, well, yeah, but there's stuff on that chicken, especially if you don't know if you're getting the good stuff. But if you ain't getting the good stuff, you better
Listen,
boil that shit in hot water first.
It depends on what white you are. If you're Italian white, yeah, you
You got a little seasoning in your blood.
Check this nose out. This is all Sicilian.
It depends. If you
All that
put the
prosciutto.
other to the boot, you good. But like European, like English motherfuckers, they just throw that shit in the pot. And that's it.
Like Irish people?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm 23%. All right, I know.
I got some Irish in me.
Nah, you right.
Just throw some fucking potatoes in the pot.
Nah,
Boil
you
the fucking water.
You're actually right though, because there's plenty of times that has some corned beef and cabbage, and that shit could have used a lot more pepper or something else could have been in that shit.
Some fucking flavor.
You gotta spit flavor in your ear, bro. All right, Ron. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, man. Take care, man.
I'm
Late.
focused, man.
Later, man. Later. That was funny. I didn't expect the call.
Yeah, you
I,
were
I-
like,
I don't have the number up. That's Ray. He has one. Yeah, it's a show also.
I appreciate the love.
yeah, hell yeah, man.
Nah, that was good. 'Cause
Show
I mean,
support.
that pushes us towards the black talk conversation. Can we I guess pause for a moment, go pay the meter and shit, and then we'll jump right back
we
in.
Wanna, we're actually gonna go off and then we're gonna come back on
Ooh, part 2, motherfuckers.
All right.
real quick. Different show coming in. Just want to make sure, so I could take us out the right way.
We'll do the same thing. We'll just same thing in the front beginning. Yeah.
All right.
But
Stay tuned. We'll be
probably
right
just jump
back.
into that, yeah. All right, motherfuckers.